Again, as shamans, as performers, we use these dynamics, the full range of the palette that is available to us as artists. Not just the full range of characters, the full range of feelings, of emotions, of experiences, but as singers, we have a dynamic range from a whisper to a roar. And as building to this climax in the final act, we start all the way down with this whisper. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? And from there, we've had some shocking, outrageous revelations already, but now, the most shocking, who is this character, this self-proclaimed Messiah? He's sitting in a cell on death row. His cabaret is not this cabaret of extraordinary entertainment. It's a 6 by 8 foot cell on death row. He's a condemned man. These are his last words he's sharing with us. Yes, he had his grievances at the first half of the song, but now we're getting to the real truth of the matter that he wants to tell us. There are some minor chords all through the song that now are transitioning to major chords, to this liftoff that the source craves, and now his defiance that he's expressed all along assumes full bloom in this wailing. He's roaring like forest fire, just as the character in Bright City Lights in the first song. He's roaring like this shaman whirlwind, this primal, elemental, raw force of nature. Yes, he's a condemned man on death row, but he's roaring with the full authority of the source. His naked bearing and venting of his raw, wild, dark soul, with that unashamed, pure guzzling that this character is doing in front of his source in his last breath of life. He's delighting the source, you bet, because that dark, wild soul is certainly from the source. The source is a wild soul with the full spectrum. Yes, it is all good. All facets of the source. The bright, the high, the soaring, the glorious, and the dark, wailing. That wild, primal, raw soul. You bet that's part of the source, and that's delighting the source to hear that and to feel that expressed so fully and with such a joyous release. And one of my meditations going into this performance, I'm going to go there and set this night on fire. And this character, with his passion, with his zeal, with his fervor, you bet he's igniting this wildfire that's roaring through the universe and piercing the source. This is how we knock down those gates, is with our raw passion. This is how we pierce our source and pull the source to us and pull ourselves to the source in this union, in this backroom cabaret that is the kingdom of heaven. This was a Dark Horse song. I knew it felt good to me right now in this moment when I was rehearsing, and I took a chance on it. I rolled the dice. Not one of my greatest hits, not one of my proven crowd favorites. And I didn't ask why. This is another one of our lessons as shamans and as performers. If something feels good, if it feels right, if it itches good, if it gets us off, we don't question why this is. We don't overanalyze it. We just guzzle it. We celebrate it. So after watching this performance again, I'm so glad I took a chance on it, because believe me, I went with my gut, and this Dark Horse underdog song, it delivered the goods. Thank you.